It's day 25, Flashpoint 100X, 1/4 of the way through my 100-day journey of 100Xing my business. It's Friday, TGIF, and funny is I guess as complete or as efficient and productive I feel, I still have energy. I have energy to work. I have thoughts that I want to put down. Today was very great. Um, but yeah, it's Friday. So had a nice glass of wine at dinner. Betty and Jade are off to sleep. And I'm working on just working with just working on some small side projects where it's more helping out some friends, but I'll get to that as well. But today, virtual school, day 4, getting into a groove in it, which is interesting. With me and Jade, I actually sat down beside her, put my desk beside hers, and let her do her thing, and I do my thing, and that was cool. But what's interesting is, I guess, with the teacher and being in junior kindergarten, learning the different breaks. So I guess typically, you do one thing, you go to the carpet. So now it's just like, yeah, we do like 30, 40 minutes, and then we have an hour break. So Jade was just doing her own thing during this hour break, had a snack, played on her own, and we were supposed to come back at 10:30. She goes to me, hey, can I watch iPad? And she didn't watch in the morning. She got up after 8, and I said, okay, but you have to turn it off when we have to go back to class, because she had an exercise to do, and you're going to present, show and tell. There's a lot of show and tell, so it's kind of cool. I love that. I love that interaction. 11 o'clock comes around, and she does her no, fights it, obviously, because it's a good drug, this iPad and watching. And I said, hey, I'm going to ask you one more time, and otherwise I'll take it. And she wouldn't want to give it up. So I took the iPad, and I also said to her, and you're not going to virtual class either. Because I didn't want to take away this thing and make school like a punishment, right? I think school and education and personal development is sort of like, um, something good. And I didn't want to put that in there. So um, I went to work, and I guess she knew that she was in the bad, so she did her own thing. She was quiet, and she just played on her own. And I guess for me, I didn't want to just ignore her. So about 20 minutes in, I said, hey, let's go to the library. So we went off to the library. I had rented. I had signed out some books, and the library system here in Toronto is all, just pick up service. So went for a quick drive, and it was nice to get out of the house and come back to work. So yeah, that's my adventures of week 1 of virtual school. Week 1 of virtual school, which is crazy enough. As we were learning about virtual school, we learned tonight that Toronto District School Board, where Jade is part of, they had a switchover date if you wanted to go to in-person in November. So they had key dates, and seeing how virtual school was looking like, and it might be a lot of work, and maybe it's not the greatest, me and Betty were thinking, you know what, maybe we'll just put her into in-person. But the school board basically said, no, you can't switch it out. We decided to turn that off. So homeschooling it is till end of January. Yeah, so it's an opportunity. It's a challenge. I think, speaking with a friend earlier today, I think it's okay, the virtual school, because, Jade sees me in meetings all day on Zoom. So that's like the norm. So this virtual school, like, she knows no other way right now outside of daycare where it was all play. So this is like the norm right now. So heck, who knows what it's going to be like in the next 3 to 5 years. Maybe it's virtual school like that for a while. Who knows? So we'll see how it goes. Today, Friday, had a number of meetings. Had 3 meetings today. One was working with some good friends of mine as they're growing and scaling actually their businesses. Um, in the thought leadership, business, personal development space. Is a place where I'm really close to and inspired by, and having amazing coaches and mentors as well. So helping them on the technology stack. Um, I guess real easy stuff for me to spin up for them. So I had a meeting with them, and love helping out friends as well. Had my strategic meeting when it comes to marketing, and it's getting exciting actually. Really fine tuning our strategy, the gaps in the market, and which way to move forward. And yeah, I'm excited. Day 25. Took 25 days for me to see a light, in the sense like a crowded market. How do you make the difference, and how do you do that? So I'm really excited to share that as it all comes out. Closed off the day with, I guess, a more ownership meeting, a finance meeting, make sure we are, going into fourth quarter, to the end of the year, how we're standing in terms of, income statements. And, for me, that's, my responsibility is ensuring that all of us are always on the same page. When it comes to finance, I'm also still learning that game as a small business owner, new entrepreneur in that sense, where it comes to, very crazy balance sheets, and cost of goods sold, and I'll do that type of stuff. So I'm really blessed to have some good partners on that to help explain it and see where to go and how to be strategic on that. So yeah, I'm feeling pumped, feeling really really good, confident, believing that 100xing the business is possible in the next 75 days. Next 75, day 25. This is day 25. Um, yeah, so I hope you all have an amazing day. For those of you entering the weekend, whenever you listen to this, happy weekend. Have an amazing weekend. Relax, refresh, reconnect to self, reconnect to all your family and friends. But until tomorrow, do your best.